These are chocolates made of 2 ingredients in ice cube trays. One reason that I wanted to record this is because I've made these a few times. They've been quite popular and people always ask me how to make them, so I thought a video would be helpful for all those friends and colleagues. The 2 ingredients are chocolate and frozen fruit. The frozen fruit is raspberries. We also have blackberries, but the raspberries work best. You will need quite a bit of chocolate. We use half a kilogram of dessert chocolate. Dessert chocolate also comes in pellets. We're using what I have left over in frozen fruit. It's not a lot here, maybe 100 grams at most. In either case, if you buy a package of frozen fruits, it should be good for a big batch of chocolates. To get started, melt the chocolate in a pot, suspend it in another pot with boiling water. This way it can't become too hot. After putting it on boiling water for a little while, you can start mixing it a little bit just to make sure that all of the chocolate is melted. We're going a bit overboard with the mixing, doesn't matter. You can also just wait a little bit longer and all of it will be molten. Once you have the molten chocolate, bring out your ice cube trays. We have 3 kinds of trays here. 2 of them are actual ice cube trays, so I wanted to show these as most people have these in their home. I also have another shape, the brown one. It's made of a more flexible material which makes it easier to take out the chocolates in the end, and they're also chocolate shaped, in this case hearts. But they're not required, you can just use ice cube trays. We fill them about half, so just fill them half and don't fill all of them at the same time, since it will need to stay hot until you put in the frozen fruit. Here I carefully add the frozen fruit so it doesn't touch the bottom of the tray, because that would create a hole in the final chocolate. With the raspberries I also make sure to put them whole up, because we'll fill this with chocolate and we don't want to create an air bubble inside of the chocolate. Make sure to work fast, so the first chocolate is still molten, then add the rest of the chocolate and just fill it all the way till the fruit is no longer visible. When you've done this, you can shake the trays to spread it out a bit more evenly, take out any bubbles and make sure that it's the bottom of the chocolate will be flat. Now let your chocolates cool. It's important that they cool gently. It's not good to put very hot things in your refrigerator, but you wait a little bit, then just put them in your fridge. You probably still have some molten chocolate left. Don't let it go to waste. We made some chocolate milk with it. Now wait for about an hour or so after you've drank your hot chocolate. Then take out the trays from your fridge, and now it's time to punch out the chocolates. Because the ice cube trays are not really made for this, it can be hard to get them out, but if you need to, you can crunch the trays a little bit, or you can smash them on the table. It's normal that you will have broken chocolates, but you just eat them, of course. And there you have it. They look quite plain, they're quite delicious, but if you want to make them look nicer, you can use some white chocolate and stripe some white chocolate over there with a fork. Or you can heat some roasted nuts and put them on top of the chocolates. That's a little bit more work though. The way we just made it, it's very simple and you can make a lot of them.